Good morning again. This is the second part of the white paper analysis that is being developed by the CATCO2NVERS project. My name is Pablo Ariño. I'm Business Development Manager at Sustainable Innovations. And in this video, we are going to explore and address the second part of the white paper that has been produced and available at the website. In the first part of the white paper, we explore how the CATCO2NVERS project different technologies can shape the target market identification. We identify three main markets that involve the CATCO2NVERS technologies: the CO2 waste streams into the biorefineries in Europe, also the different conversion technologies, and finally the end user, the market applications of the end products that are going to be produced throughout the chemicals, the bio-based chemicals that are produced throughout the technologies developed in the CATCO2NVERS project. Once the target market identification is concluded, in this second part of the white paper, we will explore all the remaining parts of the market assessment, such as the market trends, also the PESEL analysis that was developed internally in the CATCO2NVERS project, also the qualitative and quantitative different figures and facts that has been outlined in the market assessment, and we conclude within the Porter's 5 forces analysis to develop and deliver a meaningful and valuable analysis of the market related trends within the CATCO2NVERS technologies. Focusing on the market trends, we see that reducing carbon emissions as well as increasing the use of renewable sources is gaining momentum due to the increased public awareness that are being faced into the industry, into the European society, as the environmental challenge that we as a society are facing, and also the need to develop these different alternatives to tackle one of the most urgent environmental problems, the climate change and the depletion of fossil feedstock. Therefore, the trend is driving the growth of the market of CO2 conversion technologies, as well as the demand for bio-based products. As we see in the market assessment, in the market trends section of the white paper, the trend towards reducing carbon emissions and increasing the use of renewable sources have been growing rapidly in the recent years. Not only in Europe but also worldwide. As a result, there has been a significant increase in demand of CO2 conversion technologies and bio-based products, mainly led by Scandinavian countries, that unlike the countries that with more share of energy from renewable sources. In the area of CO2 catalytic conversion technologies, the market is still in the early stage, but growing rapidly. This growth is being driven by the need of reduce these greenhouse gas emissions and the desire to develop new ways to utilize the CO2 as a source. Among the relevant trends that are shaping and contributing the CO2 catalytic conversion technologies outlook, we can highlight the following ones. These 5 market trends are being summarized as the first one was the increasing demand for low carbon and sustainable products with a lower carbon footprint. Also, the government support for CO2 conversion technologies in order to deliver a stepping ahead to support the development and deployment of those technologies, and therefore fostering the bio-based chemical CO2 as a feedstock industry. The growth of the bio-based industry, creating new opportunities for companies that offer these conversion technologies in the areas of bio-based chemicals, biofuels, or any kind of bio-based materials. Different technological advancement of CO2 conversion, making the process more efficient and cost-effective. And finally, the investment in CO2 conversion technologies, as they are becoming more attractive sector to be invested, particularly in equity firms and venture capital investors. Afterwards, we can move forward in the puzzle analysis to deep dive into the market analysis. The puzzle analysis was conducted to understand how the market might evolve over the coming years, and therefore increase the market intelligence and enable the potential value chain partners to anticipate to these factors, and therefore finally eventually improve their decision making processes. So the puzzle analysis provides an overall outlook about the different external factors that can shape the industry. We highlighted 6 different factors: political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental, and also highlight different insights and backed these insights with different figures and relevant info. Regarding the political factors, we can state that the governments are encouraging the adoption of CO₂ conversion technologies, also that climate change policies and regulations are driving the demand of these technologies. Finally, the government funding and subsidies for research and development in the field of the CO₂ conversion technologies. Economic aspects, we can talk about the global market for CO₂ conversion technologies that is been growing fastly. Also, the bio-based industries to become more competitive in the near future, and the production of the bio-based chemical to gain market attraction and provide a competitive alternative to the fossil-based products. Cosmetics and bioplastic are some of the most promising sectors of the bio-based chemical applications. The social, we can highlight about how consumers and businesses are becoming more environmental conscious and looking for different products and technologies more sustainable and environmental friendly. And bio-based products are the main drivers to enhance these CO₂ conversion technologies. Technological advancements in 3 catalytic processes are being paving the way to make this process more efficient and also improve the cost effectiveness of this CO₂ conversion. Finally, integration of different AI or machine learning are increasing as well this efficiency and therefore reducing the CO₂ conversion costs. Legal actions are also worthwhile to be highlighted, such as the climate change policies and regulations that are driving the demand for CO₂ conversion technologies, and also a strict regulation of carbon emission as a driver for the demand of these technologies. Finally, the environmental aspects is also quite relevant, and we highlighted as the main insights the production of chemicals from biomass to overcome the most urgent environmental problems, the increased focus on reducing the carbon footprint, and finally the rising demand for environmentally friendly products to contribute to the growth of CO₂ conversion technologies. Afterwards, the third phase of the market assessment was the market environment analysis. So in the white paper, you will find that focusing on the 3 catalytic methods, the electrochemical, the enzymatic, and the thermochemical, we can provide meaningful results about the market and potential size to be addressed. So the first one, the conversion of CO₂ to glycolic acid through the electrocatalytic technology, we will produce glycolic acid as a crucial building block for with our industrial significance, including agrochemical, cosmetics, or pharmaceutical intermediates and polymers. The demand for this glycolic acid is soaring with a compound annual growth rate of around 5.27%, driven by a growing market for different personal care products with focus on skin and hair health. The same was addressed with the conversion of CO₂ to produce lactic acid, and how this chemical can be used in which industries to be used as well as the cosmetic industry. And also the third one, the thermocatalytic technology to produce FDNE, The fourth one, the using of CO2 to produce the SSFMAE that through the thermocatalytic technology. And finally, the using of CO2 to produce biomethanol through the thermocatalytic technology. So in a nutshell, you will find in the white paper different quantitative figures and facts that shape those chemicals, as well as the industries that can be benefit from these products. The qualitative analysis, the market drivers that are shaping the different value chains of the CATCO2NVERS project, such as the environmental concerns, rising demand for bio-based products, the government incentives, the increasing demand for renewable energy, or the technical advancements are also addressed in the white paper. Also, it's worthwhile to set up a table that focus on the different market challenge that these technologies are facing, such as the high cost of these technologies to be developed and the lack of infrastructure and support that are one of the key challenges that the technology CO2 technology market can face. So we also suggest and introduce the three main barriers: technical, economical, and social, legal, and environmental barriers as a one, identifying different challenges and how the CATCO2NVERS solution can provide an answer to this challenge. I suggest and encourage you to visit the white paper to find them and focusing on how these different solution technologies that we have are currently developed can fulfill this challenge that the European Commission are facing. Finally, the white paper ends with the Porter's 5 force on carbon conversion technologies as part of the market attractiveness. So the 5 Porter analysis is a tool that was created by Professor Michael Porter, and it's used to determine the profitability of an industry, how attractive an industry is, and to develop a strategy for the increased competitiveness, for the competition, for the developing a strategy in order to fight against competition. The analysis can be summarized in the following picture, with both factors and level of intensity are addressed to conclude this 5 force analysis. So we establish that the threat of new entrants for the CATCO2NVERS technologies is medium because there is high capital requirements, also need for specialized technology and expertise of established players in order to fight against and compete against the technologies that are being developed in the CATCO2NVERS project. So the medium level of threat of new entrants is defined. Secondly, we define the threat of substitutive products, so which are the products that can substitute the CO2 final end products for the cosmetics, biofuels, plastics, bioplastics, and biofuels different applications. So the threat of new substitutive products, we establish that it's low because of the unique capabilities of CO2 technologies, also the limited availability of alternatives, and the difficult to create different revenue streams. Moving forward, the bargaining power of buyers, what are the powerful, how powerful can be the buyers of these products? We said that it's high because there is an increasing awareness of the need to reduce carbon emissions, presence of a large numbers of buyers in bio-based industries. Afterwards, we said that the bargaining power of suppliers is low because there is a limited number of suppliers with has a very specialized technology and expertise. And finally, as a summary, as a final outcome, we said that the competition in the industry can be set as high because there is the presence of a large number of players and high growth potential of the market. So it's expected to grow in a steady but increasing way. In the white paper, you will find more details about the 5 different forces and how these different factors are shaping both the threat of substitutive products, the bargaining power of buyers and suppliers, and finally, the competition in the industry. So finally, as a conclusion, we said that the global market for CO2 conversion technologies represents a very promising opportunity in fight against the climate change and transition to a more sustainable economy. So the technologies developed in the CATCO2NVERS project are well positioned to meet the challenge addressed before, and the transformation of waste CO2 from the bio-based sources into valuable chemicals not only address the urgent need to reduce the greenhouse emission, but also providing a sustainable and economically new stream alternative to fossil-based resources. The market assessment highlights the promising landscape for the deployment of these technologies with the potential of different industries, including chemicals, plastics, and cosmetics. As a conclusion, as well, we said that realizing the potential requires to navigate into this complex different markets environment that are going to be featured by the consumer preference, regulatory frameworks, or competitive pressures. So we hope that these insights outlined in detail in the white paper and explained by myself in this video provide the importance of developing a strategic positioning as well as develop continuous innovation to position these technologies at the forefront of the market growth that are expected to be the shape in the industry for the upcoming years. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, once again, I encourage you to visit our website and find this white paper as well as other relevant insights for the CATCO2NVERS project. Thank you so much.